Hello, friends. It's so nice to be back. If you're new here, my name is Jade, JTG. I run Modern Edit, the Substack, and it also posts to YouTube. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, welcome. Happy to have you. Consider subscribing. It would really be great and would allow me to put out more content that you would like to see. I hesitate to call whatever I do content because I'm really just putting some ideas out there on the internet into the sphere of, I guess, digital media. Um, yeah, and we just talk about real life stuff because I'm seeing that there is a desire for deep emotionally literate conversation. I love that for us. I would love for us to return to the critical thinking and emotionally intelligent era if that ever existed. If not, let's make it. So, here's your girl back from the Philippines. I've spent 24 days in the Philippines. And it was honestly the best 24 days of the last 5 years of my life. And I say that knowing that I even graduated from university within the last 5 years. So if that tells you anything, is I hope you take from that. Um, if you have the ability and opportunity to travel, please do it. You will not regret it. It will broaden your worldview. It will make you a more empathetic person. You will have a fuck ton of fun. And I want that for you. So, this is just me coming on here real quick because I have a call in 10 minutes. So, I am going to make this as quick as possible. I know I say that every time and it doesn't happen, but thankfully, I wrote out the post before I did this. Normally, it's the other way around. And I just want to take a moment to just get some things off my chest. It's a very interesting time for me. I'm integrating a lot of things from my vacation into now. I'm now back in my regularly scheduled programming, and it's really so full of twists and turns. I'm having so much fun. But this journey of being like a business owner and an entrepreneur and being fully responsible for all of my own um, bills and the well-being of myself and my cat is a lot more than I thought it was when I took it on 7 months ago or so. And I am glad that I'm giving myself this time to reevaluate. It's still 2025. I have a month left of the year. There's quite a few decisions that I must make for the sake of my own livelihood and for the sake of the well-being of the kitty cat that I care for. Um, and it's all just kind of like become a lot. Speaking of, is he going to join us in a second? Are you coming up here? Are you coming? Or are you just going to be weird? No? Okay. Well, I guess he's just going to be weird. Maybe he'll join us in a second. But anyway, that that's kind of like the impetus for this post. There's like so much happening politically, socially, economically in America that like being punted out of the US into another country with its own issues and corruption and things like that. I was actually like there in the Philippines during the rally to protest the corruption and lack of flooding infrastructure from the typhoons. So I was there during both of the typhoons, and that was kind of crazy. I did find out also that the day that we left to come back to the US, there was actually like a 6.9 magnitude earthquake that hit Cebu. And I was like, damn, first of all, they really come in threes. And second of all, they can't catch a break in the Philippines. And so it just really got me thinking like, I'm not really the type of person to like run away from my problems. I used to be. I'm trying to actively go against that now to like fight my fears and do all that. Um so I am very heavily deciding like whether or not I'm going to stay in the state of Washington, if I'm going to move. But those are all I feel like downstream decisions to make. right now I need to make some changes in like my own individual life. And I just want to be very clear that no matter how old you are, you will always have to make these choices. I've been making these choices from the time I was like 17 to the time I was like 25. You never really stop making these choices about your own life. Like, there's not really a place you get to where you just start cruising, and then all of a sudden you don't have to make these decisions. You will always have to make the decisions about what you will do about your own life. And that's part of the reason why I mentioned compromises in this Substack, which is that everything you say yes to means that you've said no to everything else. And everything that you said no to means that you can say yes to something else. Hopefully, it's something specific. Hopefully, it's something that you want. But really, what I'm trying to get at here is there's a whole basket of emotions that I'm feeling and things that I'm processing. And it's a crazy, chaotic time to be doing that, as you know, America is falling into this extremely authoritarian, like fascist state. um I used to be afraid to say that. Now I'm not, because call a spade a spade. Like, what is he, Voldemort? We're not doing this. If you're grown, we're not doing this. Please be grown. um and like, learn what these terms mean. It costs $0 to go into a library and read a dictionary. Like, if you don't know what something means, I encourage you to look it up. Please don't ask ChatGPT, because then it'll give you a bunch of other ways to say the thing. Literally, just like in your browser, just go word definition and it'll give it to you. But yeah, no, I would like to use my intelligence and my empathy for something concrete and tangible. And so figuring out how to use my business to do that, because otherwise, why do I have a business? And I'm also deciding if having this business is the best way for me to elevate my platform, because I think that people who have common sense, who have empathy, and a desire to like see more than just themselves win, these are the people that should have platforms. And I'm not saying I'm going to run for office by any means or anything like that. I just know that there's more that I could be doing. And up until this trip to the Philippines, I didn't think that I had this more in me. And now I'm seeing that I do. So I would like to see myself do something with that. To each their own. If you have a desire for more in you and you recognize the capability of that muchness in yourself, I would love to see you use that. I would love to see how you do it. I think humans are wonderfully innovative and full of ingenuity, and we've made some really cool shit over the course of history. So we should probably keep doing that, because it's one of the things that AI and technology can't really take from us, but they do supplement. So, like, I'm excited to see that. So, yeah, I got to wrap this up because, like I said, I have a call, but I've missed you guys a ton. And I actually enjoy doing this now, especially because I have my little microphone. Um, but yeah, hope you've been well, enjoying the holidays. Fight with your family if you need to, but remember that like some of them some of them can do better and some of them can't, and you just need to discern which ones those are. Anyway, I'm not here to preach. I have my own things with my family. But that being said, love you so much. Until next time, this is JTG on Modern Edit. Take care, y'all.